Hello, hello, hello. Happy Thursday. We are already past midweek, right? So let's dive in. Let's see. How are you doing? How has this new moon in Cancer during Mercury retrograde been treating you? Right? Let's see. Let's see. I can speak for myself, been extremely emotional, um, even with my clients, right? With all the stories and all the outcomes and everything. So, what are the fairies saying here? Inspiration, be prepared. Yes. As you'll soon receive a visit from the fairy of inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. This is absolutely beautiful. Maybe some of you have been waiting for, you want to get an idea, you want to get something. It could be even the new moon, some emotional things are coming to the surface because they're going to bring some sort of, I don't know if it's an idea or some sort of inspiration for you. Okay. So, that's pretty nice from the fairies for you, right? Now let's look into the beautiful dragon path here for you before we jump into the tarot. What else is here? What more energies do we have for my beautiful collective? Thank you so much for being here. So we have the Avebury matriarch. Perfect. Very mystical energy. And we have, oh, divine feminine. Yeah. So during the moon, at the bottom of the deck, we have magic and manifestation. So we have the opposites here. Like I said, there's a lot of magic here, right? There's a lot of mysticism as well, right? So we have this Avebury matriarch here, absolutely beautiful with the number 25. So this talks very strongly about, the circles, right? The magic, the power that comes, the ancestral power. So I could be talking to people that you have a lot of ancestral power, and there could be some situation here that you going back to a place that you feel very drawn, you've been in the past, right? So this card, this dragon, I feel that it's inviting you to go back into that form, because we also have, look at that again, stones here, right? We have this divine feminine. So the divine feminine number 17. So we have number 25 and 17. That could be important for some of you. The magical manifestation is number 7, spiritual as well, right? So this divine feminine, of course, during this new moon and all this time, right? The emotional part, the new moon in Cancer with Mercury retrograde in Cancer. So it's all very maternal, right? Because Cancer also talks about the motherhood, the mother, in astrologically, right? Talks about that archetype, about the family, the nurturing, all of that. It's coming up here. So this could be a time for you, maybe today, even till the end of the week, which then it's Friday, right? Even maybe during the weekend, because I feel this energy. I know we're doing a daily energy, but it could actually go up to 7 days. That's what I'm feeling with the energy here. Okay, so there could be something here that comes to the surface. This is very maternal. Remember that inspiration from the fairy. So this could be something regarding how you see the world, how you put yourself, how you nurture yourself and others, how you align with the divine feminine energy. Now we're talking about energy, we're not talking about gender. Okay, we all have masculine and feminine energy. Okay, we are in a place where we live in the base of with the law of the opposites, right? So we need one to feed the other, right? Minus and plus, right? Look at everything around, everything is like that. So we could be talking about, yes, I could be talking here and connecting with men that they are connecting with their divine feminine, their intuition, their emotional part. How do they take action, right? Not coming from a place of impulsivity and anything like that, but coming into this, okay, let me consider stuff, right? So I'm not going to be acting just by impulse just because. No, I'm coming back in, I'm understanding. And there's a lot of honoring the divine feminine energy in the ancestral lineage. There's something very specific here about that, right? So let's look into the tarot and see what else comes up for you. Let me know if this is making sense to you. This is absolutely beautiful for you guys. Let's get one last shuffle here and see what is coming up for the collective for this Thursday. What is going on for you? Again, the high priestess, right? So again, knowing things inside. There's something about the emotion, your intuition, something there. And for some of you, I'm even feeling like, there's a mystery, there's a secret regarding something, and it's coming to the surface. It's going to come to the surface. So I see people even here just coming more into, I'm just going to be on behind the scenes, and I'm not going to be acting, reacting, anything like that. I'm just going to be on the observing mode. There's something about, something is happening, right? Five of Pentacles. Did you hear that? This was my bottom. To me, that was a big confirmation that something could be blowing, right? Blowing here with the Five of Pentacles. This could be family wise, this could be regarding money, this could be something blowing up, like maybe someone tried to take something from you, or some money is finally arriving to you because it's something hidden regarding finances. Okay, we could even be talking about someone tried to harm you when it comes to taking your money away from you. This could be some work, some spiritual works as well, and it's finally coming up to the surface. The secret, the oh, guys, the Tower. I'm telling you, something is coming up to the surface, right? Every single person that tried to take stuff from you energetically, they try to harm your money. You've been dealing with a lot of constraints and money. It's about to go down, right? This is about to go down. This is about you potentially been doing. You've been doing the work, yes, and you're being very protected. Whoever is trying to harm you, they're not going to be very successful. I can guarantee you that they're not going to be successful, and you will see this. This is something. This is not. This is not even like I wish them harm. No, it's not about that. This is just you understand because you ask for the truth, and the truth is revealed. 10 of Wands. The truth is revealed, and you guys will be gone because this is going to come up. Yes, the Emperor and the Seven of Pentacles. You see, something that was yours and someone was keeping it, but not anymore, right? And yes, this could be money from a job, from some situation like that. It could be an organization, because the Emperor can also talk about that, right? But this is something that is yours. The Death card, you see a big transformation here. If you have been, I'm going to call it, attacked in some way, shape, or form, right? People trying to take from you, people trying to ruin your reputation, all of that, it's coming to the surface, and everything is going to turn upside down, right? You have the Tower, you have the Death, everything that is coming up here like that. And this even feels like a something in the bloodline. Remember about the divine feminine, so we could even be talking about, as you honor your ancestrals, you see this generational trauma being broken because you made it. You created this rupture, this tower, and now it's about to flow. I want to take another 3 cards. I feel like we need to take another 3 cards to see what's coming up with this rupture, because man, Thursday, this is a big deal for you. Yes, 9 of Wands. Some are here have not given up, right? And maybe you had a lot of financial constraints. You've been dealing with, how am I going to pay my bills? How am I going to do this? How am I going to feed myself? And if you have some dependence or anything, I'm going to the supermarket or some sort of shopping, and you're like, will the card pass? That anxiety, will the card pass? Yes, balance is coming back. Financial balance is coming back to your life, right? This is finally, it's coming up. Okay, let me get one more card for you here before we go. Page of Wands. There's some idea here. Pay attention to some ideas that might be coming up here, okay? Because this idea is going to help you with this balance, all right? Do I see like it's going to be an overnight thing? No, but you might see already some stuff happening. Remember I said this feels like an energy for the next 7 days. So potentially for the next 7 days, which it could be even till Mercury goes direct, right? This is all this uncovering emotion situations, lies, and, all the secrets, all the lies that have been worked on. Everything is coming up to the surface, right? Everything. Look at that, the Death card with the 2 of Swords. So everything is coming up to the surface. Every single person that tried to lie to you, tried to make fun of you, tried to make you made a fool of you. Everything is coming up to the surface, and whether you like it or not, you're going to see, and most likely there's going to be people that are very close to you, right? People that are very close to you. Look at that. We could be talking about family related people, right? We could be talking about that. We could be talking also about maybe a boss, or I'm having, maybe for some of you could be even a father figure. It doesn't have to be a father figure, but it could be someone with a very um, strong masculine energy. And this is why I believe it's focusing on focus on the divine feminine energy, okay? Because maybe this is going to be really tough for you to see and for you to realize. So just compassion, understand, it's not about you, it's about them, because whatever is meant for you will not be taken away from you, okay? Sooner or later is coming up, and I feel like some of you may have started just, focusing more, whether this is in your spirituality, on your faith, on your, all the practices, whatever you're doing, not doing, singing, doing, dancing, whatever it is, because it feels very strong. Like, I could be talking with very wise people, the high priestess, right? Very, very wise. Like, you look at someone and you can kind of read them. You look at them as like, okay, they just open their mouth. They don't even open their mouth, and you're like, BS. They're lying, is not, like, as they're talking, like you're reading between the lines. So make sure you pay attention if they're talking to you, right? But yeah, that's what we have for Thursday. Super interesting reading. Thank you so much for being here. And until next time, have a great day. Take care. Yay!